Okay, YouTube fans, here again. And I figure why not, talk about the lady, that being Lucy Connolly. Yep, it's the same song and dance again. Now I've heard, and probably it's an old song, but apparently she's suing the police. Yep, she's suing the police for a wrongful arrest. And in all fairness, I don't blame her. I really don't blame her because where's the law, right? Take me from right and wrong, Dick. Take me from right and wrong. Where's the law in doing a cheat and having an appearance? Where is the law in that? And for chase time and the corner of terrorism, this guy really needs to go back to law still. He really does. Take me from right and wrong again, but did this guy originally, was he a Tory for human rights? Was he a paradox, I should say, for human rights? So he was. So as Lucy Connolly said, he needs to practice what he preaches. He really does. This guy is the biggest imbecile ever. He really is. And speaking of imbeciles, big mouth of Rainer on a dinger with a fucking third house. What a joke. What a fucking joke. What a joke. So yeah, she's now suing the police who wrongly arrested her. And in all fairness, I don't blame her. At the end of the day, right, they lied to her. They said she would do 5 days for a misdemeanor, a cheek. I just find that a eudotus and I find it hilarious. Matilda didn't know the law back then, and she did so many months in prison for something she didn't deserve. She didn't deserve it. She shouldn't have even gone to prison. There's people out there doing a hell of a lot worse than she did. She just did a silly little cheat. She shouldn't have done it. But in all fairness, all sticks and stones shall break my bones. She had moved it when she regretted what she did, and she still went to prison because, in her own words, she was an example to Tear Starman. She was a political prisoner for Tear Starman. And it proves it. It fucking proves it. She's not even been to prison. So I'm hoping she does sue the arse of the police. Now, sometimes I may be a bit unfair because the police in the day are only doing a job. But in this occasion, what they did, I always say this word, and I'm a man of my word, a fake man's law, a fake woman's law. When someone tries to say you do 5 days, if you don't cooperate, you get 5 days, if you don't say what we want you to say, that, people, is a stare tactic. It's a stare tactic to get you to admit to something you should not admit to. And that's what they did. And for her to do that many months, she's not done any months. She should not have done any mums. Until the Tears Diamond is bringing all these silly new laws out, like about the banking law in the 30th of, no, not the 30th, so the 1st of October, that you're only allowed to spend so much and they'll freeze your bank because it's considered to be fucking terrorism and all this. And there is such fucking bollocks in all my life. And there is such bullshit. This man has gone in, he's done now, but fuck this country up. And now he's bringing a tier system out. And it's all ludicrous. You've got Big Mouth and Rainer on a dinger, making a fucking show of herself. Well, she's a show anyway. So yeah, I hope that Lucy Connolly stood through the heart of the police, because the police should not have done that. They shouldn't have even invested her. It should have just been something enough. It's like I'm now talking my mind, and sometimes I think, should I talk my mind? Should I speak my mind? What if I get arrested for speaking my mind? What if I get arrested just for what? Speaking my mind. What if I'm a racist because I said something I shouldn't have said? In this day and age, right? In this day and age, all sticks and stones shall break my bones, but never stones shall hurt me. And yep, I already know that I'll be right around again, on the 18th of September, we've got our British fags, Oldham High, Oldham Pound, and all those people out there crying the race card. But in all fairness, these people are not racist. They're not. They're standing up to what they believe in. I always say this, make it a peaceful riot. Make it a peaceful riot. So yeah, as you know, Tommy Robinson is doing it. I can be right one on the 18th of September. I hope it's going to be a peaceful riot. Let's just show this prat, Tear Starman, that he can't walk over this with the fake man's law. This is a fake man's law. And I do know now that she's definitely books and buddies, being Lucy Connolly to Donald Trump. Donald Trump, he's for the fight of speech. We have got to have a freedom of speech. It's our constitutional right. Do not let this dictator, and that's what he is, tell us what we should or should not do. He's going on about freedom of speech. He's going on about having the freedom of speech that, what we go to prison for an harmless little cheat. Yes, he shouldn't have said what she said, but it was in anger. And it's like I said a few days ago, sometimes we say things we reject. And lately a lot, and I mean a lot of people are getting put in prison for things they shouldn't have done. And it's ridiculous, and it's stupid. Tommy Robinson went to prison for something he should not have done, and it was a misdemeanor, and they put him in prison as a political prisoner, just like Lucy Connolly is a political prisoner. We've had someone who also took their life, let's not forget, again, a political prisoner, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. The list goes on. The list goes on. And they shouldn't get away with it. This is, to me, is a fake man's law. A fake man's law. And yes, I'm wearing a house coat. Not long come home from work. I couldn't be asked putting my shirt on. I'm not naked. I'm wearing a house coat. The good news is, though, I'm not looking after someone's house now. Someone else is looking after it. So, yep, I'll be doing my YouTubes as usual. So that's something. Well, it's a bit of good news. I want to go man the house, but someone else is doing it. I see if I can get to do these. That's something good. So you are going to see a lot more of me. That's something good. I thought I'd just throw that in as I added a bit of news. So yeah, but I just thought I'd do this one is good for Lucy Connolly. Just like the last one I did. I'm hoping to do this one as well because she didn't deserve to go to prison. My eyes, she did not deserve to go to prison for what she did. It was stupid. It was disgusting. For Keir Starmer to fuck it around and fob off and say that it's terrorism and all this. You know what, Keir Starmer? You used to work for human rights, pal. And how do a shit you put me in fucking prison, pal? You used to be for human rights. And I agree with Lucy Connolly at 100%. You need to practice what you preach, pal. You need to practice what you preach. When you take away the food allowance, allowing old people to be stead putting the eating on in winter time, when you fuck the farmers over, and you fuck everyone over. You know what, pal? Hurry up and fuck off. Please, hurry up. I'm hoping with sugar on top they get rid of your sour excuse of an arse. Because you're to be the worstest Prime Minister ever. You're evil, pal. You're fucking evil. You tame human rights. Where is your humanity? Who taught you humanity? When you act like an android. You act like a Dalek. So anyway, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to try and dodge politics a bit because you've got this prat ruining the country. I'm not saying running it, ruining it. With shit like the 1st of October. You've only got to take so much out. You can't take this out. You've got to take that out. They freeze your bank. When is fucking taking money out of my bank being a law? When? Whatever I spend my money on, I work for a living. If I want to spend my money on this, spend my money on that, I fucking will do. I'm not having a new fake man's law telling me what I should have to spend, prove what I'm spending, or to freeze my assets. What is this shit I'm hearing? Hopefully it's a load of BS, but seriously, we need to get our freedom of speech again. We really do. And no, I'm not a racist, but I do hope the British flag, I keep saying it, when Tommy Robinson does it on the 18th of September, make it a peaceful rally, people. Do not let this fucking moron, Keir Starmer, throw the race card at us. We want to get our flags up. It's our traditional right. It's our country. The hell with it. So I hope Lucy Connolly does sue the priests, because for the priests, they should need to go back to law school. They need to go back to law school because writing a cheat and speaking your mind is not a taste of law. And Keir Starmer, you need to learn that as well, you fucking checking of a man. Other than that, people, be smart, be safe. See you later.